Hello, geomancing tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V with me, BlueAnkylo. So, I spent a little bit of time in between episodes picking up some blue magic. Not a lot, and I realized after the episode was over, probably you guys are aware of it by now if you paused the video and looked at that last one, we learned the question mark ability from the knack by using it as a captured animal. So yeah, this is kind of one of the ways we can learn stuff. I recognize this isn't I have no idea what this is good for, but I randomly got one of our blue mage's abilities just like that. Other than that, Goblin Punch we learned from one of the goblins at the beginning, no big deal. We already had Arrow, we learned Pawn's Chorus from one of the toads in Shiva's water area, and we learned Vampire from one of the bats early on. None of these are very good though, so I'm keeping Ferris as a blue mage just for a little while, just so she can get one more job up, because I'm hoping that's the one that lets her equip blue magic. It might not be, but I'm kind of hoping. Or I feel like learning should just be cast blue and learn blue, but whatever, it's just the way it is. Lena, actually, I decided I quite like the Geomancer's ability. Geomancers are actually better than I thought again. As a Geomancer, although you're not one right now, you have pretty good magic stat, and pretty good come on, what is going on? Why? My gamepad is causing some problems here. It's skipping. As a Geomancer, you get the bell, which actually does really good damage from the back row, like on par with a knight, in fact, with our current bell. So you got good magic stat, good normal attack stat, and a free ability to use the Gaia ability. And you also apparently avoid floor damage. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. What I want to make sure is that we get white level 4, because I need someone that can cast Asuna, and I need the white ability to upgrade. But I'll bring Geomancer along for now. I don't know if it's better than Summoning or Black, my other Lena options right now, but I'll show that off for a while. Galuf, what did he do? He was playing as the Beastmaster for a while. It's really gimmicky though, you know, having to capture something and then use it on a second action to do any damage seems pretty weak to me, even though they do a lot of damage from the little bit I tested. His whip attack is pretty bad. It's basically like, it's kind of like that charge up for the monk where you wait a turn and then you get another turn, except I think capture, well, I know capture has a chance to miss, so it doesn't seem that great. I'll maybe try it out again later on, and I know we need to use this to get some blue magic, but right now I figure Galuf is going to continue to be our big damage dealer with the two-handed Spellblade. Basically seems like a really good way to double it up. And then I put Bart's back onto Thief for now. Ninjas unfortunately don't have any good weapons right now. Once we can buy better ninja blades, I will definitely bring out more ninjas and use them. But right now, the Moonblade Ring, whatever it was called, I don't think is a very good weapon. The Moonring Blade, it seems to have a really bad hit percent, so the main Gosh is fine, but I need like ninja weapons to really maximize damage. So I'm going to use Bart's as a Thief for a while. We do have his Thief's Gloves that I picked up, and the main Gosh is really good, so I'll use him for a while. And in case you're wondering, the first two ninja upgrades were pretty bad. It was Smoke, which I believe is basically the same thing as Flee, although I forget the specifics, but it's just a chance to escape battle immediately. And he also learned Image, which isn't bad. It's kind of like Blink from Final Fantasy IV, where you just avoid two physical attacks. Still, to take up a full command slot for that seems like a waste of time. And I wasn't willing to invest another 50 job points in, so. Anyway, with that said and done, we never really resolved what happened to Galuf. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't seem to run with my Thief in the castle. Maybe I was just tapping it? It seems like it takes more than a second to really activate. I'm tapping the button. But if you just hold it down, it definitely works. I don't know what my problem was. But anyway, yeah. I should have done this at the end of last episode, but I always forget about this one. We have to go back and talk to Cid. I've actually gone to the Library of the Ancients before talking to Cid, because I always forget that he hides out here. Leave me alone! If only I hadn't made that infernal machine. Professor, it wasn't your fault. Please, just leave me be. So, essentially, Sid is very upset that he's destroyed the castle and ruined the world and basically caused the end of mankind. I think there's someone you can talk to that mentioned he's got a grandson somewhere. I don't want to spend too long just talking to people today. But yeah, there you go. Sid's grandson Mid is at the Library of the Ancients. He's even more crazy about learning. But yeah, basically, they do give you a tip as to why you should go to the city, the Library of the Ancients. They've been talking about it for a while, but we're gonna head that way. It's not that far of a walk. It's basically straight south. There's also someone in town that I must have missed talking to that warns you about the deserts down here. Sorry for not finding that person. I just wanted to get going, basically. So that's the main ghost doing 300 damage. That's a mithril sword two-handed doing more. Oh, I forgot to put these in the back row. Earthquake obviously doesn't work on it. Era might work, I don't know. Arrow. Unfortunately, it's not a level 2 Era spell. My blue mage basically needs to have second tier blue magic before he's going to compete with black magic. And it's definitely not going to be as good as summonings, basically. Anyway, I want to, maybe I should be saving this, actually. I think this is one of the dangerous deserts. There should be someone that warned you about this desert, to be honest. Now I want to see. There we go, Dorm Chimera. So these guys, a little bit dangerous. And I really wanted Aqua Breath to be cast on me. Now, it might just run away, in fact. Oh no, do I have to... Oh, I have to survive it. I actually have to win this fight. Forget how blue magic works all the time. So how are we going to be able to survive this? Aqua Breath does like 300 damage to everyone. I don't know for sure if I can actually win this fight right now. But I would really like Aqua Breath. I don't think these guys have a ton of HP. There might be something you can steal from them as well. Not doing a lot of damage. Let's quickly check Libra. Level 23. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of HP. Yeah, that'll actually not be the worst thing you've ever done. Vampire... I haven't shown it off yet. I don't expect this will work. Hans, of course, turns enemies into frogs. Couldn't steal. Well, Gallup's dead even with his magic shell because I didn't get to land his turn fast enough. There's no way we're gonna survive this fight. If he casts Aqua Breath again, we're just dead. I'm not even sure. Sylph would heal us a little bit. I don't think that'll heal us enough, though. Not even close. And then he counters, basically, so that's not good either. There's gonna be a way to do what I want. We might not get it on our first try here. It's probably gonna counter and kill him. Oh, yeah. So he wasn't, as far as I could tell, he wasn't weak to any elements. So we're sort of stuck just trying to get enough damage to finish him off. And that's going to be very difficult at 100 damage a shot. Actually, I think you've got that equipped, so it's better to go with this. For single target healing for cheap. I really don't... Oh, I don't have a high level spell blade. That was kind of a wait. I didn't know what to equip on Bart's, so I went with that. Feels like it might have been a mistake. Come on. Looking for like a crit there. Well, we're all dead. Well, we're gonna be all dead. This isn't going well. This is gonna be very expensive if we do manage to pull this off. Dorm Chimera. You're supposed to run from these guys, obviously. Yeah, that's helpful. Basically, if we manage to last enough, we're just gonna run out of Phoenix Downs. Just constantly stuck in this cycle of getting murdered and trying to resurrect people. But, like, we can't really withstand like 600 damage. I guess I could have put Bartz and Galuf in the back row, but they would do less themselves. Bad luck. Bad luck there. Okay, we need him to die. He did die. Do I get it? I did get Aqua Breath. Alright! Good enough! Alright, I mean, that may look very, very expensive, but, at the very least, I got what I wanted. I was hoping that would be a little bit easier than that. I probably could have had a better strategy. Having Bartz as a thief wasn't the best idea. Probably would have had, like, monks. Maybe a ninja or a knight. But even Galuf wasn't doing much damage, and I mean, his strength and attack is pretty good. Oh well. Anyway, we'll try out Aqua Breath now. It seemed pretty effective against us. Silent Bees. And they've cast Silence on Galuf, so that's fun. I think Gaia is going to get an Earthquake that does nothing. But let's try Aqua Breath. It's very expensive, unfortunately. But it's pretty good on the damage. It's not bad, eh? The weakness is that it's super expensive. Anyway, there's our library. It wasn't that far away. I think you can steal something from these tortoises, too. I'm also quite certain you can steal something from the Mithril Dragon. But as usual, the trouble with thieves, you know... I wonder if, blind reduces your chance to steal as well. I'm not 100% sure on that mechanic. Oh good, a potion. That's exactly what I wanted. I suppose once I kill one, I can actually just check straight up what you can steal from them after we've killed one. I think in this game, you just get one steal item, like... That healed up the other guy. Okay, the blinding and the silencing is going to be really annoying really quickly. I'm definitely not going to spend much time leveling up in this forest. Alright, we got our turtle shell. So, let me just double check the bestiary for those guys. Uh-oh, I did miss something. Other than that, not too bad. So the Gygus, elixirs. The Sorcerer had some really good stuff you could have stolen, actually, as it turns out, but we didn't have a lot of time in that area. There's someone you could... Okay, yeah, so the Mithril Dragon, you can steal Mithril Armor. We don't really need that, though, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's somebody else you could steal Mithril Swords from. Mithril Knives. There you go, the Ice Soldier back in the Shiva's area. So that's the one you could have tried to pick up if you wanted to get those early. But I think that's it then. I'm a little bit upset that I missed one. I'll have to go back. I wonder where that is. Because this area was all the water temple that's been destroyed. And then this area is the grassland. I spent a lot of time fighting there, so... I feel like number 30 might have been in the Wind Shrine and I just missed it. Which would not be so good. Anyway, welcome to the Library of the Ancients. We're super fast too. The basement stacks have been overrun by monsters. That's too bad. I haven't the faintest idea where mids run off to. Well, that's the grandson. Okay. He said something about looking for a book. Haven't seen him since. So, there's kind of some puzzly areas in this library. It's not that bad, though. We'll head through that area later. But yeah, the bookshelves kind of have a mind of their own. I wanted to hit up this pot first. There you go. That's specifically what I needed. This is the Library of the Ancients, an archive of old texts. Why, you should be reading right now instead of playing video games. Some books in the basement have been possessed by monsters. That's a shame. According to one of our texts, as the beat drops, long ago the crystals used to be much more powerful than they are today. After learning that, Professor Sid created a machine to increase the power of the crystals to their former states. So maybe the crystals were weakening on their own, and Sid just accelerated their destruction. Maybe. Okay, that doesn't help me. Due south of here is the village of Jakol. They've excavated all sorts of precious items from the ruins. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Jakol. But I feel like there's something quite important in these pages. 30 years ago, a monster, Byblos, appeared near the Wind Shrine. He was eventually sealed beneath this library. So stuff's been happening before we were even born. This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its pages have been lost. I can't read at all. Bart's never learned how to read. The roof. Okay, hopefully we'll be safe up here. A long time ago, Ifrit would burn the possessed books for us. Why not anymore? I only want to burn the books that are possessed, but we don't know which ones those are. Well, it's real easy. You open them up, and if they attack you, they're possessed. So, welcome to the Library of the Ancients, where the books are really, really large. I don't even know what we'll get here. Weird Gaia attack. I guess I should be casting Libra on some of these. Oh, level 5 Death. That's actually really good. That's one of the ones I need to learn for Blue Magic. I didn't learn it. He cast it on the wrong person. I'll give this strange staff to the man from Tycoon. Probably the king. It's all about the king. We didn't learn it, but in case you're wondering, the way the level type magic works, at least I didn't think I saw it. If your level is a multiple of the level of the spell that they're casting, level 5 Death means if you're a multiple of level 5, you'll just straight up die, and there's no preventing it, basically. So right now we're fine, but once we hit level 20, that'll be a big problem. There's other spells too, level 3, level 2, level 4 of various things. And I would like to learn them. There we go. Finally started learning enemy skills. Arrow, level 5 Death. Level 5 Death could be difficult to learn if you're at level 20. Just for instance. Anyway, we gotta go through this dungeon. It's very puzzly. How are we gonna get through that wall? If I missed something? Oh! Very puzzly. You have to go through there! I'm a genius, guys. You gonna move back up for me, buddy? Now what? I've been stumped! Okay, we're stuck. I failed. I failed everybody. Okay, that moved that back. But like, the problem with that is I still can't get to that top right area. I'm probably just missing something really obvious here. What am I doing? Oh, I just didn't step there. I mean, there was no sign that that was a switch. That had a sign. Alright, welcome to the dark section of the library. Alright, I want to do some Libras here, just to show them off. Also, Era would be nice. That's actually the spell I would like to learn on Ferris right now, if I could pull it off. Of course, you magic attack Lena, and then you physical attack Ferris. So it feels like I've got about a 1 in 8 chance of this working. This is why I learned all my job, or my blue magic abilities off camera. Well, he's attacked everyone with Era besides Ferris now. Certainly that means he'll attack her soon. Oh, he keeps physically attacking her, that's great. Come on, we can learn Era. Come on. Yeah, alright, we're good now. Level 2 air magic. And this guy's got level 5 death. I would also like him to cast that on Ferris. I guess you could learn cover, but that wouldn't focus them at... I don't know who he casts that on, though. Like, how do we know when this is done? I should try to let him cast it like 1 or 2 more times. Because it's single target, and I'm not seeing any description of who he's using it on. We'll let him cast it 1 more time, and hopefully that'll be enough. If we don't get it, then the next time we get a random encounter, I'll let him cast it a couple more times. It won't show up in here until the end of battle. Like, we don't have era yet. This is also, most of the books are going to be weak against fire. So it's a really good area to have a spell blade. And that's basically why I made Galuf what he is. Because I'm expecting he'll do a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah. So we should get Era for sure. We still did not get level 5 Death, because he continues to not cast it on us. On the right person. So unfortunately in this dungeon, you have to step in like every possible square. I want to see what like main Gauche with level 1 fire will do to this guy. I'm probably pronouncing Gauche wrong completely. It's main Gauche or something. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, another one! I'll let this guy cast Doom once as well. Or Death, sorry. There you go. Now kill him. Okay, well, whatever. Fire Dagger. Another one, it's random. There's like 3 or 4 different enemies you can get, and I think you have to fight 3 per book battle. Certainly, Ferris would have learned level 5 Death by now. Come on. Nope. Wonder if you need to die to it to learn it. I don't think so. Hey, it's a different monster. Let's see if we can be mana efficient here and just cast level 1 fire. I don't remember if this guy has anything we can learn, though. Level 20, vulnerable to fire. So level 5 Death would kill this guy for sure. Looks like Galuf has been slowed. You don't usually just get the same monster like 3 times in a row with every one of these books. Wonder if you can steal anything from them. Book spiders. Yeah. Well, ethers are fairly valuable, so that's not terrible. Hey, there's another new guy. We'll give him a turn or 2, see if he can cast anything. There's lots of stuff to learn in this area. Age 256. He's actually got a lot of HP. Ah, the Moon Flute. We can learn that too. I recognize that. That should have just auto-berserked everyone, actually. So it's good that Galuf should probably kill him next turn. That's bad. That's real bad, actually. Come on, finish him. Yeah, okay. We would have had a problem there, a never-ending battle, if Lena healed him more than we could do in a single turn. Alright, well we should get Moon Flute at least. We haven't got level 5 Death yet, but that spell might be worth it. Might be worth keeping the blue mage around. We've got a Berserk for all... I thought it was all enemies, not all allies. And we do have Era now, which is pretty good. First, though, let's look behind this door. I think the idea was we needed to go through that shortcut because this is an evil bookshelf that will not let us past. What a jerk. So we're supposed to go up here to get around him. But there's a special book in the way. You should be okay. I am Ifrit. For many years I've existed, sealed within the pages of this book. I used to burn books, but now I'm stuck in a book. Only those who can withstand my... He lights his book on fire. Alright, anyway, I wish I had a higher level blizzard here. I should have given Bartz a different secondary ability, but it's fine. Alright, well, we're definitely going to want to keep people healed up. He likes to do AoE fire. And Shiva should work. I would expect. Aqua Breath might work as well. He's probably weak to ice and fire. Oh, terrible. This should be good, though. Galluf! Okay, let's try to keep Lena alive primarily. It's really, really expensive, but I want to see if it does more damage than Shiva. Not really, actually, that was less. That's annoying. Okay, Galluf should do like over 1,000. What is wrong with Galluf? Double the miss? Okay, well, Lena's gonna die if I don't focus on her, basically. He's just gonna cast fire on her. I am disappointed in Aqua Breath. I mean, this is kind of the reason why summoners are generally my preferred damage dealers in this game. Blue magic is okay, it's just not as good. Oh wait, enough! You have proven your worth. I shall grant you the use of my powers. I'm not sure why Galluf missed twice in a row there, that was disappointing. Anyway, lots of job points, and a flame scroll! But more importantly, we can now summon Ifrit. So that is doubly good for a couple reasons, but I believe he still counts as a level 2 summon? Yeah. You can probably guess who the one we're missing is. Standard first 3 summons from summoners. So we don't actually need to get our summoning job up yet. We'll need to get to level 3 summoner eventually. Just for now, we're okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Continue along. But now that we have Ifrit... Bwahaha, none shall pass. Burn him. Yeah, Ifrit. Sorry, sir. Yeah, that's right. You better watch it there, bookshelf. Alright, I forget which way... One of these directions has treasure, one of them has the way forward. This is treasure. A ninja suit! Well, that sounds like fun. I'd be too surprised if thieves can also wear that. Yeah. So, it's another sort of medium armor. Makes you a little bit faster. That's good. Oh, I should be checking... I don't know if I do this often enough, but, is there anything to steal here? I can steal ninja suits from them. That's cool. Silver specs. Green berets might be useful. I'll give it a try. Let's, give Bartz a different secondary ability. He's just not very good at that. Should have find passages automatically. I mean, I could get an auto run. Blink is not that important. This is why I don't have anything for him yet. I guess I'll show you Chakra. It's not going to make much difference, but I'll show it off. Did he equip the right stuff? Yeah. They re-equip every time you change your abilities, so it's just something to watch. So, Chakra isn't terrible. It's just not amazing. Oh, I still don't have... I still need to get level 5 Death. I'm starting to wonder if I literally need to be killed by it for it to work, or if we just have the worst luck in the world, and he's just never used it on Ferris yet. But I mean, that gives us 2 ways of instant healing for free. We now use Chakra as many times as we want, and he can heal himself at least. Let's try Gaia in here. Have I done that before? What do we get? Ignis Fatuus. There's usually 2 in each area, 2 different Geomancer abilities. So, like, we saw the one. There might be another one still. I would expect there is. That might be, like, Dark Elemental. I mean, he attacks Ferris physically constantly. Alright, we've had a couple chances to learn level 5 Death. Let's see what happens. Still no luck. Apparently that's nothing. Alright. I did see the Phoenix down, though. That makes up for some of the ones we used. I do like, actually, I'm thinking Lena as a white mage slash geomancer is a pretty good idea, because that way she saves her MP for healing, and then she can still do some damage with her Gaia attack. Not necessarily a lot, and sometimes you'll be in a situation where the geomancer ability you get, whatever element it is, the enemies will absorb it, and it'll be, like, basically useless in that encounter. But other than that, it's usually not terrible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a volcano, you get a fire attack, and in the volcano, the enemies are all strong to fire, for instance. Does this guy have anything? I think it was the page 256 that had something to steal. Ethers are okay, though. Maybe there's only one magic attack here, but look at that. Like, that did a lot of damage that time. That was better than Galuf, and it was just free. I bet you those guys are just stronger against it. Okay, this guy is the one with the ninja suit, I think. He's also the one with the moon song. We only got a high potion out of him. But yeah, I mean, the monsters do have magic defense and stuff, so some of them will be hit harder than others. It's just fair. Totally fair. Episode's getting a little long. We need to finish this up pretty soon, though. But we are, I believe we're almost done this area. I think optimally, if Lena was a geomancer, she'd also have a good physical attack. And then she could have white as her secondary ability, and that would be pretty effective. Hey, that was one of the abilities I was looking for. So now, if I'm in a rush, I can just equip sprint, and then I can dash around. We found a book! Inside that book is some demons, you know. But I feel like I need to start moving this along a little bit. So I'm not going to wait around for level 5 death. I'll be able to come back here later, and I can try to get it off camera if I need to. If they just refuse to play ball on screen. Alright, that looks to be the way out of here. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check. You made me fight again? Ah, you jerks. Fine, well, why would I chakra? We're about to use a test. Hey, I haven't shown Ifrit off yet. By the way, Ifrit's pretty cool. Alright, do I wanna... No, I am gonna end the episode here. I know we're kind of at a bit of a cliffhanger. We're not quite done the area. There's probably just a boss, who's probably Biblos, as we've heard. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of talking after that fight. So we'll save that for the next episode, and that'll be fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day. See you next time.